So here we have the Breville BMO73XL. It's a very nice microwave, top of the line actually. So it's got a ton of different functions here. It's got a sensor to tell to cook it to a reheat or a full cook, and that'll just it'll figure itself out how long it needs to go for. We have a frozen setting. We have a favorite setting, so I can set this to whatever I like. If it's something I eat a lot, we have a popcorn setting, reheat beverage setting, a melt chocolate setting, and that's great because usually chocolate will burn if it's in the microwave. And we have a softened butter setting, so it'll if you have really hard butter and you need to serve it right away, it'll soften it up so it's ready to serve instead of having to let it sit out for a few hours. And so all these, if you ever use them, it'll ask you how much each of them weighs, so it can determine the best possible microwave time and power. And then we can also change the units down here. We have a volume setting button, set clock button, and a standard timer. We have a power adjustment here. And this button actually feels very nice, very sturdy. Along with this button as well. You just twist it to add time, and then start, or you can just start it right away. You can press it right away just by doing 30 seconds. We have a smart cook, and you can program any sort of food you want. It has a huge list, and you just enter in how much it weighs, and it'll cook it. And that's the same for the reheat and the smart defrost. And then we also have just a bit more time button here, so if you need to cook for a little bit longer, press this button, it'll add however long it thinks is a little bit longer. And then here's the stop and clear button, so if I go ahead and close it, I'll just turn this back to normal, and then do that. So now it'll just be like this for about a minute, and then it'll go back to the regular time that I've set for it. Alright, so we have Mr. Noodles here, beef, and we're gonna microwave it, use some water, and get a cup of noodles. Alright, so let's do that. So let's open this up. Okay, let's see the instructions. It says microwave directions: open lid halfway, empty flavor packet and fill cup to ½ inch from with the cold water. Close lid, microwave at full power for 2 to 4 minutes. Do not boil over. All right, 2 to 4 minutes. Let's do that. Let's just go ahead, turn the dial, which is actually feels quite comfortable. Let's do 3. It said 2 to 4 minutes, so let's do 3 minutes, and we'll see. All right, so then we just start it here. Nice. All right. Okay, so a little more time. Oh, starting to boil over. Okay. So that only took just over 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So let's see our noodles here. Spilt over a little bit, but take this. Put it on the table. And the microwave is actually quite big. Here's my hand for comparison. It is very big and very spacious. I believe you can do a 13-inch pizza in this microwave, which is quite a large pizza. It's you know, if you don't have an oven, this would be a great alternative. And then we'll just cancel the rest of that time. Perfect. And then that screen will stay for about a minute, and then it'll go back just to the normal time. All right, now we're just gonna let this sit for, it says 3 minutes, so we'll do that, and we'll just put our fork on top so it stays closed, and we'll see you in 3 minutes. It has been 3 minutes, so remove the fork. We'll take off the rest of this lid. All right, now let's see. Nice, hot. It's quite hot, very hot. Nice noodles, perfect. Wow, this is great. Perfectly cooked noodles. Yeah, so the microwave is so much more powerful than a regular microwave. It took just a little bit over the minimum amount of time to cook these noodles, which is very impressive. I know I've done this before on a different microwave, and it takes almost the full 4 minutes to get it to actually boil. It's very impressive.